now, as lots of folks are headed home for the holidays, there are some hardworking volunteers bringing lucky pups to their new forever homes.
Operation Frodo helps hundreds of abandoned dogs find new homes on the West Coast, part road trip, part rescue. This year's journey started about a week ago when they left Omaha, Nebraska, headed for new futures in Idaho, Utah, Washington, and Oregon. You know him as our auto expert. He's also the founder of Operation Frodo. Nick Miles here with us. Good morning, Nick. You have blessed us this morning.
Thank you for some puppy therapy today.
I brought you 3 dogs. So you're holding Frodo. Frodo is the original dog that we started Operation Frodo for. And he came from Omaha, and then Galadriel, his sister, who I never intended, by the way, to adopt, but she sunk into our hearts.
Yeah.
And then one of the dogs that is on the journey this year, and that is Ascent.
Ascent.
One of our sponsors was Subaru, so we ended up calling the dog Ascent. And she's about a 6-month-old female puppy who doesn't have a forever home yet.
Oh
but
my gosh.
has quite a lot of interest.
Wow.
We brought 22 dogs this year.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, say Ascent might be looking for a new home if Emma doesn't take her home with her today. No, Nick, this is such a wonderful mission that you've started every year here. It's such a collaborative effort. You get all these different automakers and journalists involved. Give us an idea of kind of what it takes to make this happen.
It's a lot. I mean, I don't do it single-handedly. There's hundreds of volunteers. So we work with the rescue in Omaha, Nebraska, and they cover 5 states. It's Basset and Beagle Rescue of the Heartland. One of the things that happens in the Midwest is at the end of hunting season, hunters are able just to dump their dogs in the woods, which is pretty awful.
Yeah.
And so the rescues scoop them up. Of course, they're never spayed and neutered, so there's now, instead of 1 dog, you got 10 or so from each dog. And then what we do is there is somewhat of a shortage of beagles on the West Coast.
Yeah.
So Omaha, Washington, and Oregon become the homes for these dogs, and we load them up into cars which are loaned by us, and we travel across the country. There was 20 driving this year, 6 vehicles, and 9 different automaker companies involved in helping us rescue these dogs.
Oh my gosh.
So, yes, you said a little bit of how much of a group effort this is. Exactly who comes together to make Operation Frodo a reality besides Frodo?
We have journalists. So we had Motor Trend and Road and Track this year, and a bunch of other journalists, TV, Spanish. We even have someone come from Mexico to help us. She's a blogger in Mexico, so she flew up to help us. Then we have the automakers, of course, and then the rescues, like Cascade Beagle Rescue and Utah Beagle Rescue and Seattle Beagle Rescue. It's pretty amazing the amount of rescues that get involved in this, and we're growing every year. So we started, our total we had rescued up until this year was 23 dogs, bringing them across the country. And this year we did 22 in 1 trip.
Oh
You
my
just
gosh.
doubled it.
Yeah, we're now up to 45 dogs that we've rescued in 3 years, and we're going to keep going. We're going to keep bringing them as long as there's people that want to adopt them, as long as there's dogs that don't have homes.
Yeah.
You know, 1 million dogs don't have homes in this country.
Man.
So we're trying to at least make a small dent. And I will tell you, having a beagle is a challenge because they make lots of noise.
Yes.
And the way to find them is you look for a garbage can with a tail sticking out of it.
Nice.
That's
Nice.
it. The secret is cheese.
I was going to say Galadriel was laser focused on the dog treats you brought in.
The secret is cheese.
Yeah.
And we find our rescuers. We managed to track our rescuers down amongst the sea of people when we go to these events by the orange hats. And so I brought you guys all an orange hat today. So
That's
if
amazing.
If you go to Mount Hood skiing, you'll be able to put the orange hat on. But all our rescuers get orange hats. And since you're part of now the Operation Frodo effort, because you're helping us publicize what we do, it's all put on by a charity which I formed called Animal Rescue Rigs. And behind the charity, the idea was, so all these rescues raise money, but they do that for rescuing dogs. Ultimately, they have to buy their own vehicles, and so we decided to try and help them get the vehicles so they could use the money they'd raised to actually rescue dogs rather than buy vehicles. So that's what we're doing as an organization too, is like getting the money together for the vehicles and giving them to the rescues.
That's amazing.
That is so important because those operational costs are really what a lot of local rescues will struggle with, you know, in their work to help save animals. How can folks help support this mission for Operation Frodo's in the years to come?
So you you go animalrescuerigs.com is the website. There's a donate button on the top there. But also think about fostering. If you're in Utah or Oregon or Washington, think about going to the local rescue and fostering. You don't have to have the dog forever. We have some great fosters here. Solomon, who bought in Ascent there, is just looking after Ascent over the holiday period. And so you can look after a dog for a week, a couple weeks, 6 months, until we can find it a forever home. So think about fostering.
20 years.
Right.
Yeah, 20 years.
20 years.
I sadly am a failed foster, and that is somebody who ends up fostering a dog and ends up adopting it.
There's nothing sad about that.
I know, we do. We love a good foster fail.
This year we also had a failed driver. One of the drivers fell in love with a dog who was already promised to somebody, and so we talked to the family, and the family said, if you get us the sibling which was available, we'll let their driver keep the dog. So Paul Eisenstein jumped into his car and drove back with Melvin all the way to Michigan. So there you go. One of the dogs was adopted even before it got here.
Oh my gosh.
It is easy to understand why. Nick, thank you so much for all you do for these animals, first of all, and for joining us. For joining us on the couch this morning. This is just wonderful. And
the dogs say thank you.
Absolutely.
I heard them.
We're happy to have them. I know, we'll get you some of that cheese Ascent. Don't you worry, cheese coming your way. Well, their journey is almost over for this year's drive. You can track where they're headed next by using hashtag Operation Frodo 2024 on social media. You can learn a little bit more about Nick's work at testmiles.com, and again, rescuerigs.com animalrescuerigs.com for the ways you can support these guys all year long. He's just so cute. Oh my gosh.
They're being so good.
I know. It's the cheese. It's the cheese. Hey, a rodent has taken the internet by storm, speaking of cheese, and now it is showing up on store shelves everywhere. We're going to talk about another adorable critter capturing hearts around the world.